Hello, friend.
Hello, friendo. Hello, Mystic. Alright, I have both chats pulled up on separate screens today, so hopefully we don't miss anybody. Hopefully. Ugh, I have a fucking headache. Working with After Effects will do that to a person.
Yeah.
How are you, Mystic?
Hello, Bibbus.
Wrong speaker. Hello.
Hello, business person.
How are the
How
people?
goes the bipping, Bibbus?
Good. My boyfriend went home today, so I'm sad. But
Ah,
he's my boyfriend, so I'm happy.
this is valid.
It was at this
So I
moment that he
poked
knew
through.
he fucked up.
Uh-huh. I went through some of the training stuff, just poking through it.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen anything that tells you exactly what the procedure is for overflying an airport.
Yeah, I looked myself, and I still can't get it to take those damn rotaries as comm dials.
Are they axes?
Um,
If they're axes, that'll be the problem.
let me pull up the,
Like if you just pull like the Windows USB controller thingamajig, it will tell you all.
throttle. Yeah, they appear to be axes.
Which is the problem. You can maybe find some workaround for that, but it would involve third-party software, I'm sure.
Most likely. Well. Did I not install the...
BIP OS update? No, you didn't.
I would never install BIP OS willingly.
BipOS is deprecated. Long-term support ended approximately 5 years ago.
Only 5? Felt more like 10. Uh. Oh yeah, I was showing Stephen, Star Citizen, because we've been watching the Orville together, and it's having a good laugh, and he is interested in playing Star Citizen.
Well, he doesn't
Well-
want to start until 4.0.
That's what I said.
Well, there is a free fly right now too, though. So
Well, that is true.
Oh, that's true.
If he wants to try the free fly, we can do that, but I don't know. He doesn't want to. If he likes it, he doesn't want to seriously get into it until 4.0.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I still got no freelancer missions available.
it looks like it's put you in the middle of fucking nowhere.
I was doing a... This is where I was when I finally got enough money to start a company. Because I was flying that search and rescue mission.
feel like it shouldn't have let you start a company there.
Yeah, I feel like you're kind of right.
Although I wonder if that means that I can, when I get up to 24,000, 25,000, I can handpick where I want to be based.
Possibly.
I'm gonna do some skydiving bullshit, and then I'm gonna see if I can go faster.
Fair enough.
Actually, turn on the head tracking. There we go. Have you been doing the career stuff, Pippus?
No, I've been busy all weekend.
Ah.
I'm gonna try a couple skydive and see if I can get aerial advertising unlocked. Although, you know, I did just get VIP missions, and do I have more than the one, or do I have to fly it before? What is this? Why does this have a red? Oh, do those... Ah, those are the ones that go away depending on weather. And time.
We are pleased to announce an upcoming mandatory training initiative designed to strengthen our organization's defenses against cyber attacks. Hooray.
You sound real thrilled with that, my chunky friend.
It's probably going to be like a 2-hour training module.
Just some bullshit video.
Hopefully it'll be like it always has been, where I can just speed up the video. There is another 4.0 build expected tonight.
Maybe less fucked up.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
Stephen wants me to play Sins of a Solar Empire with him.
Wait, what again?
Sins of a Solar Empire?
You have no history of playing 4X games as far as I know.
No.
I don't even know what a 4X game is. I've heard the term before.
It's specifically for games like Sins of a Solar Empire and Stellaris and Civilization, but yeah, Grand Strategy, Civilization, but with even more layers on top of it.
No, thank you.
I mean, the joke is that for Stellaris and Sins of a Solar Empire, you need a tutorial to understand how to open the menus to play the tutorial.
So feel free to step aboard.
Didn't seem that complicated.
As far as I know, Sins of a Solar Empire is not as bad, but I mean, they can get pretty.
I wish you a good flight on behalf of First Class Wings.
Hi, Captain. They mentioned at the gate that the network would be available throughout the flight. I need it for some
Tower
important calls,
Bytair
Captain.
Foxtrot Charlie
So
Whiskey
please make sure not to cut off my connection
4210
without
ready
notifying
to
me.
copy IFR clearance to Raiatea.
Have you seen that
Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey
some of the airports that a career may have you start or end at don't exist anymore?
Yes.
So there are some where there's allegedly an airport, but the game, based on photogrammetry, has put houses there.
Lovely.
Cleared to Raiatea as filed runway 29er maintain 4,000 feet. Departure frequency is 126.7 squawk 1024 Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 4210. Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 4210 readback is correct. Contact ground on 1 tree 4.7 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Hello, everyone. Please give your warmest welcome to our passenger, Mr. Bernard. He's close to one of our top athlete clients. The service must be impeccable. Our 5-star reputation precedes us. Have a good flight, Captain.
Ground by Terra Foxtrot, Charlie Whiskey 4210 ready to taxi IFR.
What?
What?
By Terra Foxtrot,
My
Charlie Whiskey 4
taxi clearance just got denied?
and hold short of runway
What?
29er using taxiway. Contact tower on 1 tree, 4.7.
Said the airport's currently IFR.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway.
Uh,
Via taxiway, by Terra Foxtrot, Charlie Whiskey 4210.
I don't know what you're supposed to do about that. You can't fly IFR. I mean, you could do it, but the game doesn't think you're certified for it.
What does it mean that the airport is IFR?
That means that the weather conditions around the airport are bad enough that they're not accepting VFR landings. So the game thinks you have like bad weather there, even if you're not seeing it,
Dear passengers, on behalf of our airline personnel,
or a low cloud ceiling or something.
board flight FCW 4210 bound.
So am I supposed to just abort?
11 minutes.
You can go ahead and land. They'll just yell at you.
And we're currently ready for takeoff.
No, I need to take off.
Any key up-
Oh, you can go ahead and take off. They'll just bitch at you.
Thank you.
This airport has cows. Cows are stuck
I'm
in a
gonna-
very short animation loop. A very short animation loop. I don't know if restarting is going to fix that problem for you, Looney.
I mean, I might just pick a different mission. It's also a 1 hour skydiving mission. I didn't even notice that. Jesus.
For departure runway 29er IFR to Raiatea. By Terra Foxtrot, Charlie Whiskey 4210 QNH 101 tree. Cleared for takeoff, runway 29er. Cleared for takeoff, runway 29er by Terra Foxtrot, Charlie Whiskey 4210. Good evening, dear passengers. This is your captain speaking. On behalf of First Class Wings, I would like to welcome you on board flight FCW 4210 bound for Uturoa. Estimated flight time to Uturoa is 11 minutes. To prepare for takeoff, please ensure your seat belt is fastened tightly, your seat is in the upright position, and your tray table is securely stored. Thank you, and get ready for a wonderful flight.
See, now that I'm IFR cleared, it's a whole lot more of a process just to get off the ground.
How so?
A lot more radio calls because with an IFR, you've actually got a real filed flight plan with the tower. So you have to call all that back and forth, like taking off on this heading, blah, blah, blah. Instead of what you do now, which is just request clearance for the runway, I'm going to take off south, and then you don't really talk to them again until you come back. I wonder if that means the actual flight plan on the Garmin is any more accurate compared to some of the weirdness that we've been seeing in the sky. Chonk had a skydive flight plan yesterday, Ben, that like the actual markers in the air bore no resemblance to what was on his actual flight packet.
Oh, that's good to know.
Like the climb level it expected out of him was something he would have needed a jet or a helicopter for.
Yeah.
They're not fucking around with the IFR certification either, Ben. I did that yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't see the runway lights until I dropped out of the clouds at 425 feet.
Jesus.
At that point, I was a mile off the end of the runway. So, like, it's not something you can fudge. You actually have to fly it by the instruments. And it looks like I'm going to need that here because it looks like the game might be about to take me straight through a rainstorm. See, why are we at flaps 30?
Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 4210, contact Tahiti Center on 126.7. Good day. 126.7 for Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 4210. Tahiti Center Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 4210 is at 1,000 feet, climbing 4,000 feet. Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 4210 Tahiti Center QNH 101 tree. Continue to Oscar, Mike November India as planned. Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 4210 climb.
I crashed.
5,000 feet.
Your game or
Came in a
you?
little. Me, I came in a little hard on that landing.
Climb and maintain 5,000 feet Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 4210.
That's the other thing that's different now, Looney, is ATC gives altitude instructions. Like, you're actually being controlled by them now.
Me.
It's like when they handed me off from the airport here to the other controller, I got my instructions to climb, maintain heading, and reach 5,000.
I hope
I-
these trees aren't real.
I can tell you because I remember quite clearly the favorite places to fly I did on Tahiti and how disappointing it was. That this looks tons better.
It's a magical place.
I added a something new to the favorite places to fly opening today that I think should look pretty neat. You know how when the center comes out of my logo and it's transparent so you can see the video behind it as it zooms out?
Yeah.
I added the globe zooming in to wherever we're going to fly that day
Neat.
Nice.
instead of just going straight to the game app. And I had figured out how to do it with a plugin for After Effects, but it was like so many fucking steps. And then I remembered that you could just set 2 waypoints or 2 interest points in Google Earth and then just tell it to zoom between them and record that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I set one for space and then I just set one for the Grand Canyon and recorded it and just plonked that into the video.
I'm climbing at 1,100 feet per minute in a 172.
That's not going to last long.
Oh no, it is. I'm being very careful. It's working.
I'm surprised you're not losing airspeed.
I mean, I'm slowly losing it, and then I just nose down a little bit, regain some of it. Because the typical climb path that it has you follow for these things has you climb at like 600 a minute,
Yeah.
which is not great.
We are currently cruising at an altitude of 3,900 feet at an airspeed of 70 knots. It's 10:13 a.m. and are expecting to land in Uturoa approximately at 2:10 p.m. local time. Current temperature of 59 degrees Fahrenheit. If the weather cooperates, we should get a great view of the area as we descend. I'll update you before we reach our destination.
Read my pilot's dialogue right now, if you can.
Enjoy the rest of the flight.
He has gone full airline pilot.
In a Cessna.
And I have got some elevator music going on right now, too. Now, you can see a great contradiction in the EFB plan and what the game's in-game, like the sky markers, are having me do right here. Because you can see where I'm flying, and if you look at the compass, you can see what the actual nav point flight would be.
Yeah. It makes no sense.
I still don't have any engine noise.
Are you sure you didn't turn that off in your sound effects?
Mm-hmm.
Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 4210U are 18 miles
I'm at
northwest.
7,000 feet.
Present heading
I'm going to go ahead and turn and ignore the path that it's given me. Well, I'm going to align with it. I'm going to start below it and then hopefully climb above it.
Right.
Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 4210, you are 17 miles northwest of Raiatea. Contact Ra Tower on 118.5 when inbound. Descend and maintain 3,500 feet. Expect RNAV runway 07 approach via Rudix transition cleared to Rudix Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 4210. Tower on 118.5 Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 4210. Raiatea Tower Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 4210, 16 miles northwest inbound RNAV runway 07 approach. Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 4210, Raiatea Tower, QNH 101 tree cleared, PBAG S1AARA, NAEV, PSEP, RNAV, PN runway 07 approach. Cleared RNAV runway 07 approach Bytair, Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 4210. Dear passengers, as we start our descent to Uturoa, please fasten your seatbelt. Thank you.
Yeah, I've not got the best weather out here right now. It's not
No,
terrible,
no.
but I'm literally in between two layers of clouds right now.
Yeah, I know, Finn, after the slide.
All right. 36. No, this man's wearing a mask.
All right, well, I've arrived at 10,000 feet.
Okay.
I'm still 1.7 miles out from the jump.
Surely there, you guys aren't going to make it this easy and give me a straight in.
I just completed my first solo flight.
Congratulations.
I didn't even get a B. I need to take Doggo out back shortly.
I wonder what her landing smoothness was.
No. Who knows?
She knows.
Am I gonna get a penalty for exceeding max cruise speed?
You can. But don't let it go into the red and white.
Just trying to see how fast I can descend.
Yeah, just be careful, because that thing can get into the over the yellow real fast, and well, then your airframe comes apart.
Yep.
Bytear Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 4210 wind calm, clear to land runway 07.
Trying to keep the RPM out of the red.
Clear to land runway 07 Bytear Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 4210.
I'm back.
How bad was your landing, Dennis?
Got it on the second attempt.
Yes, but how bad was it?
It was fine. Came in a little squiff. Didn't turn the engines off until I was already on the ground.
Descending at 3,200 in this thing right now.
That's Jesus Christ, dude.
Actual airspeed's 133.
Now see, I'm getting airports that have actual landing lights that tell me if I'm on glide path or not, which is really helpful.
All right, I'm back in the designated flight path,
Congratulations.
down to 1,700 feet. Had a nice speedy descent.
Whiskey 4210, turn next taxiway. Bite Air, Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 4210.
I hate flying with that door missing.
On 134.7.
Because it's so fucking noisy.
Yeah.
134.7 by Air Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 4210. Dear passengers, welcome to Uturoa. Local time is 10:28 a.m. For your safety, the captain has requested that you remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until we come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Please make sure you take all your belongings with you when you get off. On behalf of the entire company, we would like to thank you for choosing first class wings. We look forward to seeing you again and wish you a pleasant stay in Uturoa.
I'll be interesting to see what the landing smoothness on this one was. It felt like a pretty good landing.
All right.
That was a smooth
On
ride.
final.
Thanks for the safe travel, Captain. I will recommend your company.
Hey, he'll recommend my company.
Congration.
Nah, it's not telling me landing smoothness. I mean, like I say,
I'm landing in a field. See what kind of penalties I got here. Because he complained about me being slow again. Drop jumper's position, 99%. Stability during drop, 100%. Landing smoothness, 70. Execution time, still 0%. So it's not possible to do that in the 172.
That's kind of what I'm taking away from it.
Got a B. Oh, new specialization. Cargo transport.
Bork, bork, bork. He borks.
Greg Byter. You can send today's lucky winners. Board the plane in the order we lined up at the clubhouse.
You're okay, Doggo, but I promise.
Pilot, you have 2 skydivers on board. Let's give them the thrill of a lifetime. Here we go. Hang on tight. All right, let's make this a jump to remember. I want to see smiles on those rock star faces when we're back here.
Did I press the skip button and not realize it, or did we just fucking teleport to the runway?
Whiskey Foxtrot Alpha Tree 214.
Didn't notice.
To runway 10.
I mean, the last one, it did spawn me on the runway, so...
Well, this one just gave me a fail on the go to hold short without even giving me a chance to move.
Taking off runway 10 departure to the east.
Yeah, it has also taken me to Madagascar for the cargo stuff.
Dennis, do you know what's in Madagascar?
Monkeys.
Nope. Lemurs.
Penguins.
All the lemurs.
Lemurs that like to move it, move it.
They like to move it, move it.
Dennis, tell me you've seen Madagascar. Okay.
I said penguins.
I think he was just
Yeah.
concerned by the fact that you completely... no reaction to the move it, move it.
No, sorry, I'm getting a sore throat, so I'm just a bit there. And to be fair, my boyfriend had a cold all weekend, so it probably is fair.
Let's fly.
Fine. Everyone's out. Now my turn.
Breeze 9 by Tear, divers away.
Great run. Now let's get back home before our skydivers land.
Alright. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Put some serious stress on the airframe right there.
Well, this is great.
What's wrong?
I accidentally hit my button to enable VR.
Oh God.
It popped up an error saying no headset is detected.
Okay.
The error has an OK button, which I cannot click,
Uh-huh.
and it has taken all control away from me.
Oh. Can you
Like,
get
the
your...
plane... I was taxiing, the plane went off the runway and hit some trees, and the error is still there, and I can't even hit escape.
Yikes, sir.
So I'm alt F4ing.
Fair.
Charlie Yankee, Charlie Charlie traffic by Terror, Whiskey Foxtrot Alpha Tree 214 is on final runway 28 to land.
Your rotation was pretty wild. That's good for business here.
What do you mean, what? Wrong runway. It's the only runway here. Oh, this game.
End of your planning for today. You did great. Let's have a little recap together when you're ready.
Landing smoothness, 66%. Hey, Looney, look at my execution time. Looney? Chonk friend?
Dead.
Well, hell, I'm going to do one more of those and see if I can unlock aerial advertising. Chong friend is currently fighting with VR.
All right, folks, let's get this party started. Everybody make your way onto the aircraft. Same exit order we discussed back at the clubhouse, okay?
Pilot, you have 2 skydivers on board. Let's give them the thrill of a lifetime. Here we go. Hang on tight. Okay, Captain, we're good in the back. All right, Legend, let's lift off and make it fun.
This dialogue is so bad.
Charlie November Romeo 6 traffic by Terror, Whiskey Foxtrot, Alpha 1411 is taxiing to runway.
That's twice it's not giving me the opportunity to do hold short.
Charlie November Romeo 6 traffic by Terror, Whiskey Foxtrot, Alpha 1411, taking off runway 17 departure to the east.
Just a quick heads up. Your drop axis today is into the wind, heading 111 degrees true. Current on-site speed is 1 knot. I've uploaded all the up-to-date data onto your map, just in case. I'm keeping tabs and everything from my end. Enjoy your run, everyone.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so see if this works again. This is just dumb if this is how you game this mission. So I reached my initial climb. I'm skipping to the drop point. We are in the fucking clouds. I wouldn't jump out of this plane, would you, Ben?
Nope.
Actually, if you were piloting it, I would jump out.
Jump. Let's ride some clouds.
Back.
Welcome back. Did you have to hard restart?
No, I went to the kitchen.
So I got an execution time of 100% on my last skydive mission.
You did great.
Okay.
I did my takeoff and initial climb, skipped the jump zone, dropped everybody, and then cut the throttle and hit the deck as fast as I could and landed. I'm attempting to see if I can replicate that.
Great job. Can't wait to get the guys' feedback.
Because it is counting these for me. So, if I can get this one to pass, I can get aerial advertising.
Ah.
This is quite the descent.
Yep, yep. A little bit sporty.
It's a little bit. I was up to 5,300 feet, or 5,300 vertical speed there for a minute. Not exactly what a Cessna was designed for. Talking about bleeding airspeed quick, Jesus.
Right.
Yeah, that would have been nausea-inducing.
Charlie November Romeo 6 traffic by Terror, Whiskey Foxtrot, Alpha 1411 is on final runway tree 5 to land.
Awesome rotation. You optimized like crazy there.
Okay.
Was a piece of cake today. When you want to go over the details, come by the base.
Let's see what I got this time. Yeah, there it is. Execution time, 100%.
Huh.
So that's apparently how you cheese those if you want to.
It's the only way to do them. Shit.
Well,
How are you doing, Bip Up?
I'm taking pictures.
oh,
Nice.
I have unlocked area. Why is that word so hard to say? Aerial advertising. So I imagine we're going to Florida. Yep. I'm super curious how this is going to be. Michelle Gallagher, a radio host, wants to maximize the audience for a radio station based in West Palm Beach. Fly this ad to run this promo campaign and maximize impact for the client. Alright. We get no training for how to do this, huh?
Neat.
Guys, I'm ready. You. Okay, see you in a minute.
Okay.
Hey, buddy, I'm Sonia. I work for Skyrocket Media. I bet you've got today's job covered. We're promoting a radio show today. Grab the banner and fly it properly over Palm Beach. Pretty simple, right? Well, I'll be on the radio and feed you with the essentials during your flight. Let's make it a smooth show for the client. You've got this.
Kilo Lima November Alpha Traffic by Tear, Sierra Romeo Mike 2 Tree 14 is taxiing to runway tree 4.
Okay.
Kilo Lima November Alpha Traffic by Tear, Sierra Romeo Mike 2 Tree 14 taking off runway tree 4 north departure.
Alright, now, seeing as I have no idea how this works.
Did you have a sign?
I mean, you don't take off with those things.
So where does it come from?
I'm gonna have to make a pass back over the airfield and pick it up, I believe.
Oh. We'll just like hook it?
Yeah.
Neat.
Vitair, Vox 14, don't forget to release the hook before you make your approach above the pickup zone. Secure your banner attachment. Aim directly between the two poles. Grab the banner, maintain a steady flight at about 6 feet, then adjust your pitch just right to hook the tow line. After that, you should climb out at full throttle and soar away to the towing zone. This zone is safe for you. Aircraft in the area are aware you're engaged in a tow operation. I've already taken care of it.
It's not going to be easy.
No, it doesn't sound easy at all.
I give you 4 attempts before you get it.
No, being very generous, I see.
Mm-hmm.
In for pickup.
Oops, you missed the hook. Come back around and try it again.
All right, that was one.
Yep.
You hooked it. The banner's deploying. It was close, but you pulled it off. Well done. Now let's tow the banner on site. Just
2 tries,
on the
chunk.
same page. The hook
Nice.
zone is also where you'll release it once you're done.
But will you be able to let it go when you get back without hurting anyone?
In 4 minutes, 30
Right.
seconds for your rotation above Palm Beach. Make sure the message is clearly visible from below. It's important.
I'm expected there in 4 minutes, huh?
How far is it?
10.5 nautical miles.
No, no. I don't think you're expected there in 4.5 minutes, bud. Is the sign slowing you down?
Yeah. Yeah, I've got the throttle all the way open, and we're struggling to hit 100 knots.
Yeah.
There we are. Now we're pushing past. Just, that extra aerodynamic resistance causing problems.
Yeah.
Now, I wonder how slow I'm going to have to fly with this thing. So, picking the thing up was kind of nerve-wracking. You got to get really low.
Yeah, it said 6 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's got to be a better way to do that. Maybe some mechanism that unfurls the sign from the plane and you actually take off with it.
Maybe. Who knows? Maybe with bigger planes there is.
Huh?
You could always look up how they do it in real life.
I would, but I'm flying to Cambodia Tafa Airport.
Ah, yes. Doing the same cargo flight I did yesterday.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to see if that gives me more cargo flights back in the States. We're going to try to just do missions in the States and see if that helps me with the old no freelance mission problem.
Right. Meanwhile, Bennis is just bipping.
I'm been throwing a helicopter at the Taj Mahal.
Did you say something about the Taj Mahal?
Mm-hmm.
Neat.
She's attacking it with a helicopter, which is very British of her.
Looking at the Polaris Q&A,
Mm-hmm.
it was originally also going to have separate quarters for the executive officer.
600 feet above.
Mm.
Oh.
The message be more clearly read.
They elected to remove those because their ship has a 5-seat bridge, so there's just a captain with no XO. And they used the space to extend the armory.
Huh.
I see you're on site. I'm counting on you to make our client happy.
Christ, this is not easy.
Curious about what's written on your banner? Eli, radio, red, blue, fun, and music. I dig jamming to that in my car. It's a good way to kill time.
I mean, it's better than having balls, balls, balls written on the banner, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, quick tip for you. Find the sweet spot with the plane's positioning, and the visual impact of the banner will surely help increase the customer traffic of the client. It's a game changer for the both of us.
Look, lady, I'm trying to find a sweet spot, but this plane doesn't want to stay in the air with this damn thing behind it at this low speed. This is actually pretty cool, though.
in the Paranet Amburiatava.
Good luck, sir.
It's a hell of a name. I love it.
I'm about to hit the end of my advertising pass.
I guess the client will be satisfied even if it wasn't the best show in town today. The guys are waiting for you at the drop zone now. See you.
Even if it wasn't the best show in town. Screw you, lady. I got zero training on how to do this before you threw me in the air.
For Alpha traffic by Terra, Sierra Romeo Mike 2 tree 144 miles, southeast 800 feet inbound to land runway tree 4.
I mean, I think I did pretty good for hooking the thing on my second try. It's like saying, "Oh, hey, nice try landing on an aircraft carrier first time with no training, but could you try to be a little more Tom Cruise about it?"
Right.
Viter, Box 14, waiting for the banner at the drop zone. Don't forget to release it nice and slow. The banner is expensive, so please be careful when you release it.
Michael pulled up some video the other day on YouTube when he was at the house of what it's like to be in a EC2 Hawkeye taking off and landing from a carrier. No fucking thank you. Like, it looks more horrifying than videos I've seen of the fighter pilots. Because that's a twin prop with unfolding wings.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't realize...
fun.
Like, yeah, but I mean, like, at one point he's like, yeah, that's absolute trust right there, because they're backing the plane up to turn it around. He's like, pilot has no idea where the edge of the carrier is right now behind him.
That's why somebody else is backing them up.
I know, but it was fucking horrifying looking. Like, I would not want to do it. I mean, it had to be worse for him, too, because he was a mission control officer, so he wasn't in the cockpit. He was in the back. So he couldn't see what was coming. He just got warned. All right.
Probably preferable.
I don't know. Would I rather see my death coming, or...
Box
Viter,
14
Box
Viter,
14
approaching
5
drop
on
zone.
5. We'll take care of collecting the gear. Just be a tad slower next time.
A tad slower? How slow did you want me to go, lady? What was my airspeed when I dropped that banner? Did anybody see that?
Nope.
What do you mean undesignated landing area? There's no runway here.
So, chat, as you can tell, the sim works perfectly fine.
Right. And then I get a penalty for wheel out of the runway.
Yeah, because you can tell where the runway is in the middle of that field.
Right. That's some stupid shit. Still got an A, though.
Those penalties really don't hurt you that much unless you crash the plane.
Yeah, crashing is like negative rep every time. I'm getting close to B. Let's see, can I pick up a cargo mission in the States? Yes. Okay. All the missions are here. Excellent. Ooh,
Find a good one?
4,200 credits.
Nice. There's the landing light turned off thing again. And you know the landing light's turned off because it's the middle of the goddamn day.
Guarantee you that on this flight, I'm gonna get a penalty for overflying an airport because I'm gonna be near RDU. I'm pretty sure.
Well, good luck.
85 nautical miles, 89 pounds of fuel.
To freestyle this photo challenge, you need to take a photo on the dawn of an equinox day with live time and weather on.
What?
Well, you're not 3-starring that for a while.
Mm.
Kilo Lima November Alpha traffic by
When, January, right?
Romeo Mike 2 tree 14 is on final runway tree 4 to land.
April.
Sometimes I forget when the equinoxes are.
Equal day and night. So it's about April time.
So I'm thinking of solstice.
Mm-hmm. 22nd of December.
This is not going to be a good landing.
Only 1st of December.
Okay, runway traffic signs are not real. Good to know.
Neither are the planes sitting on the runway. You can roll straight through those if they're in your way.
Kilo Lima November Alpha traffic by Terre, Sierra Romeo Mike 2 tree 14.
However, if you do wind up in one,
If you wind up what? You cut out. Dennis, did you catch what he said?
of those situations where the airport has trees in, I got 56%.
He's dying.
Probably just me loading into the game, probably. Again.
Yeah, as I say, it's definitely related to Flight Sim because it's been happening ever since we started playing it.
Yeah.
I can't be bothered. I have to taxi. I'm sorry.
Hey, Captain. Sonia mentioned the session was challenging for you. But with practice...
Challenging? Fuck you! I got no training!
Dig into this together now.
The FAA would have your heads!
And yours.
Yeah. Yikes. That's a rep hit.
Damn.
Yeah. Right, so since I'm just gonna check, but since I've kind of given up on my situation getting fixed until they do some patching with the career or with the freelancer stuff, I might just go ahead and take my turboprop rating. Yeah. Wait, how much is... No, I need more for turboprop. It's multi-engine that... No? Ah, it's nighttime that I can take. Taxi navigation, beacons, and strip. I need to see what the keybinds for lights are.
I bounce them on my throttle.
Oh, well, there's a convenient button for all lights. And then landing lights.
You'll be proving what you can do by flying a Cessna C-172 after sunset. Remember that you still need to follow visual flight rules, even if you are flying at night. Try to rely on your environment and on airport lighting aids as much as you can. Only use your avionics when needed.
Razy Ground Cessna, November 5, Tree 587, ready to taxi. West departure with Mike.
Cessna November 5, Tree 587 taxi. To and hold short of runway 07 via taxiway. Mike Tango cross runway 20, Tango Echo. Contact tower on 119.05 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 07 using taxiway Mike Tango cross runway 20 Tango Echo, Cessna 587.
Okay.
Uh-oh, his power's still broken.
No, just your internet.
Oh yeah, going there now.
Okay, crossing a runway.
All right. In cruise for 85 miles.
Good luck, sir.
You can see the sights of central North Carolina. Flat for miles.
Yeah.
No defining terrain features.
Nope. You're in that weird little section between the Piedmont and the Sandhills where it's just fucking flat.
Razy Tower Cessna, November 5, tree 587 at runway 07, ready for departure, west departure.
I mean, you know, there should be lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of chicken, hog, and tobacco farms below you.
Lots of trees.
Clear for takeoff, runway 07, Cessna 587.
Remember that the yellow and red lights mark the end of the runway. You will need to take off before you reach them.
Telling me I need to remember to take off before I get to the red and yellow lights. Lady, if I hit the end of the runway in a Cessna 17, there's a problem.
All right.
There it is. I'm gonna have to actually bind these because I forgot you gotta turn off like taxi lights and shit. Yeah, why don't we just...
587 continue for west departure.
There we go.
Razy Tower Cessna, November 5, tree 587, continue for west departure.
Crosswind.
Razy Tower Cessna, November 5, tree 587, 1,400 feet to land.
Cessna November 5 tree 587 Razy Tower. QNH 101 tree fly left traffic runway 07.
Fly left downwind, runway 07, Cessna 587.
Okay.
Cessna 587 wind 242 at 8. Cleared to land runway.
Cleared to land, runway 07, Cessna 587.
Cessna 587 exit runway when able.
Alright. Not the best landing, but it's dark.
Cessna 587 contact.
121.625 for Cessna 587.
Two 14, nice landing. There's no way I'd be able to fly in third person like that. I switch back in
Razy ground Cessna November 5.
back and forth.
87 taxi to parking.
Mainly just to
November 53,
give chat a different view.
General Aviation parking via taxiway, Charlie Mike.
Oops. Forgot to wait for my clearance. But I actually find it a little easier to land in different perspectives based on the plane. Like, the Cessnas, 152, the 172, I like to land in third person. Like the Pilatus and the de Havilland, I prefer landing in first person, and jets, like big commercial jets, always first person, just because that's the only way to get lined up right with them. Chunk, what do you do? Or does it depend on the plane?
I'm usually just first person.
The Cessna's dashboard is just so overwhelmingly big when you're coming in for landing in first person.
Meh. It just doesn't bother me.
Yeah. Now, some of the fighter jets and stuff I couldn't tell you because I've never tried to land those things. They're too ridiculous. Alright, let's park and shut her down. Because I need some more water and I'm about ready for a little bit of a break. We've been going for 2 hours. And there we go. Huh. Interesting.
You passed the test. Congratulations. There's a few things that you could work on to perform even better, but that was some solid flying.
I'll put the cabin landing view at full zoom out. I'm actually very surprised right there that the night currency test didn't prompt me for proper light shutdown. I mean, I did it anyways. It's just a little surprising.
Yeah.
I haven't done a darn thing on helicopters. Passed the CPL for it.
I've been learning helicopters the hard way and just doing the photo missions where it automatically chucks in a helicopter. You can change it, but
Yeah,
I'm learning.
I just don't get along with helicopters in this game. Multi-engine would be my next rating.
I'm enjoying the photo challenges.
They're neat. I still got no freelancer missions. Not anywhere that I can do them, at least.
I don't think it's gonna give you any there.
No, I don't think it is, but, you know.
$58 miles to go.
My only other option, man, is to save up the cash to transfer my plane out of here. Which... no aircraft available. Minimum transfer cost to Palm Beach is 33 grand.
Jesus.
I guess I could save up enough money to get my plane out of the hellhole that the game put me in.
Yeah. Who knows when they're actually gonna put out the first patch?
Let me see how I'm
Even
doing.
then, the first
on-
patch might not fix it.
Right. And I'm getting to a point here. where, yeah, I'm going to have to, not what I was looking for. Yeah, I'm going to need my turboprop rating or my multi-engine here real soon. 15 grand for... We'll see what we can do to make some money other ways. Alright, before I take a break, let me look around and pick a mission for us. Oh, aerial advertising. Nope. Those are ferries. That's a search and rescue. Alone at Sea in South China Sea. That's a chopper mission. That is a high level. That needs a Boeing 737 MAX. There's a VIP. The VIP missions aren't too bad. Departure 10:08, arrival 11:23, VFR. We'll take that one, but I'm going to take a quick break, chat, and then we will resume.
Halfway there, but
Good job, Chunk.
at least there's no turbulence, so I'm kind of just... I got the trim set, and I'm just kind of giving it suggestions to stay in the quarter. Your stick is currently somewhere between Raleigh and wherever it's going to leave the country.
It will either go via Miami or New York.
Yeah.
I am much excited.
Yes.
Why is there a skyscraper in the island in the river?
Say it again?
On Governor's Island, there's like a big tower block in the river in New
Oh.
York.
Yeah, the obelisks are still a problem.
All right. Get in your chair and calm down, dog.
No.
I know. I feel better. Drink, snack. Now for a charter mission in my fancy outfit. Some of those mission parameters were undefined. Let's hope where I'm going actually exists. Oh, and we have got
20 miles?
We have got a lovely day here.
Yeah.
All right, well.
Proceeding to boarding now. Madam, please come aboard and take your seat. Noted, Captain. They're on their way. Have a good flight. Madam, welcome aboard.
Quick favor, Captain. I'm expected in Ogno ASAP, so if you'd speed it up a bit, I'd appreciate it. I'm expecting a bunch of calls during the flight.
Grinch and Tower
I'll
by
try to keep them
Foxtrot,
quiet,
Charlie
but I
Whiskey
might be on the phone a lot, just so you know.
7110 IFR to Lugano, ready to copy.
Byte Air Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7110 is cleared to Lugano Airport as filed. Expect runway 06, maintain 11,000 feet. Departure frequency is 126.225 squawk 1051.
Cleared to Lugano as filed, runway 06, maintain 11,000 feet. Departure frequency is 126.225 squawk 1051 Byte Air Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7110.
Byte Air Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7110 readback is
Good morning.
correct.
It's
Contact
Valbona.
ground on
Just wanted to say hi before
119.7
you
when
leave
ready
to
to taxi.
Ogno.
Good day.
Mrs. Jimenez will be aboard soon. I know you'll give her a warm welcome. She's close to one of our top clients who booked the flight for her. Have a good flight, Captain.
Okay.
Grinch and
Got people
Ground
talking over each other. Always good.
Charlie Whiskey 7110 with November ready to taxi IFR.
Byte Air Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7110 taxi to and hold short of runway 06 via taxiway Delta Alpha. Contact tower on 119.7 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 06 using taxiway Delta Alpha Byte Air Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7110.
All right, finally on our way.
Madam, I'm pleased to be your pilot today and to welcome you aboard this first-class wings flight to Ogno. Estimated flight time is 45 minutes. We're on time for departure, and we're about to receive clearance for takeoff. I'll keep you updated with any important information throughout the flight. Thank you.
Okay. Let's see. Hold short. Yeah, this visibility is fucking terrible.
I was just poking through some Reddit posts while I was cruising.
Bridge and Tower by Taylor
Apparently the insurance rates for your own airplanes are real bad.
Runway 06 ready for departure IFR to Lugano.
Dude was talking about the wind blew his airplane over on a runway and he's got like 71,000 credits and repairs to do.
H1023. Cleared for takeoff runway 06.
Jesus, that is really bad.
Cleared for takeoff runway 06.
I thought FDev price gouged us on insurance.
110.
Right.
Madam, on behalf of my company, I would like to thank you for flying with us today on this flight to
Then again, it does cost 23 million credits for insurance on my Corvette.
Correctly fastened, and your electronic devices are turned off or in airplane mode. Sit back, relax, and
But
enjoy
conversely, I can also make 23 million in about 10 minutes in that game. And rotate.
10 miles?
Vietair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7110. Contact Zurich Center on 126.225. Good day.
126.225 by Dare Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7110. Zurich Center by Dare Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7110 is at 2,200 feet, climbing 11,000 feet.
Now, see, this is where their flight paths make no sense. But
Vietair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7110 Zurich Center QNH 102 tree.
this is not as bad as that first VIP mission.
As planned.
Okay. Nothing to do now but keep on climbing. Finally above the clouds a little bit. Yeah, its course is going direct instead of following the nav beacons is what it's doing, Looney.
Say it again?
I'm just looking. I've pulled up the nav on my left Garmin or my right Garmin.
Yeah.
It's the games in sky markers are going direct. They are not following nav beacons.
Yeah.
All right, well, stop messing with my glass cockpit for a minute, because we'll fly this direct too if we can, but this is going to be interesting. Because if you look ahead of me, you'll see why the actual EFB flight brief course does not go direct to. So, just saying, this could get a little interesting.
Fine.
Wait a minute, I only saw you get in the plane, lady. Hey, whoever that is in the back seat, I don't have any peanuts for you, or a Coke. I'll have a look around outside. Not bad. Pretty decent view. What are you doing over there, Bennis?
Trying to find some kangaroos.
Oh, good luck. I was
Kangaroos!
I was looking for them yesterday.
Lightair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7110. Please expedite your climb 11,000 feet.
All right. I'm expediting my climb. I mean, we've been in the air for a while. I guess I was being a little lazy about actually climbing to altitude.
Got 100% on aviator performances.
Nice.
No
Congratulations.
mistakes.
Excellent. An error-free chunk.
84% on respect the condition of the aircraft. 56 on cargo integrity again. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there.
Sudden turns.
Not really. Landing, I guess, could have been a little better. Still.
I mean, you're being nice and gentle when you turn in and out of patterns.
Yeah. 5,400 credits. Not bad, not bad. Got me up to B.
Nice.
And jumped from level 19 to 22. Oh, I've got enough for a business.
Oh, be careful. Don't get stuck like me.
I'm somewhere in eastern North Carolina, so I should be fine. Let's see here. Let me back out. Didn't mean to go back out all the way out of Korea. Headquarters. Missions. See if I can get one that takes me to KRWI.
There we go. Passing 8,000. Coming up on 9.
Itair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7110 climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Climb and maintain 12,000 feet by Itair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7110.
Going even higher. Okay.
I think I'm gonna head off early to get some dinner, and my throat is killing me.
All right. Sounds good. Bye-bye, Bip.
Bye bye.
Okie doke. Bye, Beppis. Companies.
Stonks Airline. Or are you going to name it Air Chonga?
I don't know. Have to start with flight seeing, huh?
Yeah. Okay. Come on.
Chunkways.
Jonkways?
Chunkways.
Sounds like a reasonable name to me.
Huzzah! Achievement. Wait, where do I go to buy my aircraft? Manage company.
Now
Buy
they'll
aircraft.
they'll tutorialize you a little bit here.
Oh, when you bought, I figured out where you made your mistake.
Hmm.
When you buy the aircraft, it tells you to choose where it's delivered.
Ah. Well, I can't sell it and buy another one.
Nope. Purchase.
Although I wonder if that would... How much is it to buy if you sell and take that money and then try to buy another one?
Everything's set up there, so it
I
should
don't
go
know.
pretty quickly.
I'm wondering
Give you a
what would
call.
be cheaper.
Can you send me the driver's
I'm glad to be your
number?
captain.
You know, trying to get to the relocation fee, or however much I need to sell it and buy a new one and have it delivered.
We are currently cruising at an altitude of 6,100 feet at an airspeed of 80 knots. It's 9:34 a.m. and are expecting to land in Ogno approximately at 2:10.
I could sell my new one for 171,000 credits.
Yeah, but used ones are like, what, 300 some?
We reach our destination.
Without the
Fire
discount?
aircraft, used
Enjoy
aircraft.
the rest of the flight.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Cheapest one I'm seeing is 259.
So definitely going for the relocate fee.
Yeah.
My pilot just told the passenger we're cruising at 6,000 feet.
That was a
That's a big lie, off by a whole lot.
So you still have to pay a small transfer cost when you pick a mission that's not from your airport.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've got a minimum transfer cost on this mission of 130 credits.
See, I have to transfer a whole ass continent.
Yeah.
I'll take a closer look around and see. Hot damn, look at these mountains.
Them some mountains, alright.
I don't think Bennis is going to try career mode in this game.
Probably not.
Take too much of her baby times, but I'm enjoying the hell out of it, and you seem to be enjoying it too.
Yeah.
Although I know neither one of you is obsessed with flight simulators as I am.
No.
7110U are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 12,000 feet QNH 102 tree. Descend and maintain.
I now have 80 credits to my name.
Charlie Whiskey
Woof.
7110.
Broke chunk. Alright, I'm gonna skip to descent on this one. And pray that I'm not inside a mountain.
Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7110, you are 7 miles south. Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Expect localizer runway 01 approach via Caldo transition. Cleared to Caldo. Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Expect localizer runway 01 approach via Caldo transition. Cleared to Caldo Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7110.
What is that trim? Stop it.
Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7110, contact Milan Center on 124.925. Good day. Going to 12.
Yikes, that's rough.
925 Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7110. Milan Center Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7110 is at 6,700 feet, descending 6,000 feet. Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7110 Milan Center QNH 102 tree, continue to Caldo as planned.
You got a little turbulence there.
Lugano has granted us
Just a
permission to
little
land.
bit.
Please make sure your seat belts are fastened as we start our descent. Thank you. Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7110U are 400 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 6,000 feet QNH 102 tree. Descend and maintain 6,000 feet Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7110.
All right.
What's going on? Never been shaken around this much.
Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7110, you are 600 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 6,000 feet QNH 102 tree. climb and maintain 6,000 feet by Tear Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7110. Bytear Foxtrot, Charlie Whiskey 7110, you're 7 miles south of Lugano. Contact Lugano Tower on 119.7 when inbound on the approach. Tower on 119.7 Bytear Foxtrot, Charlie Whiskey 7110. Lugano Tower, Bytear Foxtrot, Charlie Whiskey 7110, 6 miles south inbound, localizer runway 01 approach.
Bytear Foxtrot, Charlie Whiskey 7110, Lugano Tower. QNH 102 tree, cleared localizer runway 01 approach.
Cleared localizer runway 01 approach Bytear Foxtrot, Charlie Whiskey 7110.
Okay. Yay, instrument flying.
What's going on? Never been shaken around this much.
Bytear Foxtrot, Charlie Whiskey 7110, Windcom, clear to land runway 01.
Clear to land runway 01 Bytair, Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7110.
Boy, I've got some real turbulence on this flight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nah, this approach is no good. I'm just gonna be a cheaty bot and do a circle out here.
I love that the AI calls you captain.
Yeah.
It's a Cessna,
Right.
not a 747.
I'm not that special.
500. Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7110, turn next taxiway. Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7110, contact ground on 119er decimal 7.
119er decimal 7 Bytair.
Chester, you're okay, buddy.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Zulu Bytair Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 7.
No. General aviation parking is fuck you. You park in the grass.
Madam, welcome to Lugano. Local time is 9:53 a.m. For your safety, the captain has requested that you remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until we come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Make sure you take all your belongings
Good thing I had
before
work
you
to
get
do.
off.
That
On
flight was
behalf
pretty
of our entire
average.
company, we would
I'll
like
let
to
the
thank
English
you
people know.
for choosing first-class wings. We look forward to seeing you again and wish you a pleasant stay in Ogno.
Wow, she's a bitch. It was pretty average. She'll let the company know.
Well, that was obnoxious.
Hmm.
Plane's brakes just kind of stopped working and I went off the end of the runway.
Yeah, that sucks.
Even though I didn't hit anything, it said I crashed.
Hey! Stop! I'm just gonna start closing your blinds permanently, Chester. Well, hold on a second. I was getting like completely... Alright, wait a minute here. This is very frustrating.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the closest freelancer jobs I have are in Miami. And it costs 32 grand to get the plane here. Well, how do I go about opening up different areas of the world with missions then? Fly. Okay, well that would... Alright, we're going to start being... This will probably be the last thing I do today, but we're going to start being a little strategic. I'm going to start taking... If I could just get ferry flights that take me places... like, I could...
Just work your way closer.
Well, I'm thinking is I could bank the money and hopefully also have some missions pop up as I open up areas.
Yeah.
I'm not really going to try too hard to bank the money, though. I'm just going to try to get my way through the missions and... I don't mind paying a few hundred credits or even a couple thousand to transfer my plane somewhere, but 33 grand is a fucking lot. Alright, that's it, dog. I'm shutting your fucking window.
Doggo doesn't know how to be polite. Doggo doesn't get a chance to be polite.
Exactly. Whoa, he is mad. He is pissed.
He can be pissed.
What was that, doggo? Wow, that fucking face. Look at that. Look at that glare, Looney.
Hey,
How
Kat,
dare you.
Tim here.
How dare you take away my view.
For this very flight. This X-Cub has to get to La Florida as soon as possible. The owner had to get her aircraft repaired over there. Now it's ready, so she needs someone to fly it back to her. Mrs. Van Hertbergen, the owner, is expecting you at the
Oh, I'm taking this plane to Mrs. Van Hertbergen.
Take risks.
Wow.
See you.
Sierra Charlie Lima traffic by Air India X-ray uniform 761 tree is taxiing to runway 28.
I just want through this one as quick as possible, guys, so we're going to be skipping some. That's it. Play with the toys that are in your chair.
Traffic by Air India X-ray uniform 761 tree taking off runway 28 departure to the south.
Nah, bro. I'm taking off. Oh my god, game. Stop doing my flaps yourself. That's supposed to be toggled off. Some of the assistance features, like off and on, aren't working properly either, because I definitely feel like there's times where the game is just like, fuck you, I'm taking over.
Really? I don't notice it.
Well, there was a descent I was doing earlier where I kept on lowering my trim and the game was like, nope, I'm putting it back to 45%. It happened like 6 times in a row.
Huh? Wait, did you say your trim was at 45%?
Yeah.
The fuck? CIG has released some paints for the Polaris.
Ah.
Wicked Wookie has a video showcasing them. I did
right.
melt the 890 earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The Polaris has a smaller brother. It's still in concept. Called the Perseus. It's a gunship. Smaller than the Polaris, it's a little easier to crew with a smaller amount of people. It has, among other things, 2-man turrets with a pair of size 7 guns each.
Nice.
So the gun that's on the Ares starfighters,
Yeah.
it's 2 of those.
That's kind of gross.
Yeah. One thing that you can somewhat rely on is that the larger RSI ships will be likely getting done sooner rather than later.
Mm.
They've said multiple times that one thing that's going to enable this is the fact that they've done the Polaris.
Fair
They'll
enough.
be able to reuse certain assets that they've created for the RSI design language to use on the Polaris on the smaller ships.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. So little bits and bobs and greebles.
And greebles.
It's a technical term, sir.
It's such a good term. Are you still down there giving me the stink eye?
I'm sure he is. He's not screaming, though.
Oh, now he's just trying to look pathetic. Now, he's going for sad puppy now.
No.
Clear to land runway 30.
Clear to land runway 30 Byter India.
See, isn't he pathetic?
761 tree.
You notice how he got a toy and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going through the stages of grief, Chester? Anger, acceptance. So we're in bargaining right now?
Bargaining.
Bargaining, yes. Alright, let me try and recover this approach since I decided to fly one-handed and take a picture of him.
Byter India X-ray uniform 761 tree. Exit runway when able.
Not too bad. We need to get with Ben and see when What's-His-Face wants to join us.
Yeah, yeah.
And then no stream Thursday, obviously.
Is that Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Huh.
Byter India X-ray uniform 761 tree. Exit runway when able.
I tried, but Megan was like, nah, dinner will be ready at like 3, so there won't be time for you to stream.
3.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's when they're gonna eat, so.
Not dinner.
I know. I'm just gonna go over to my mom's and have breakfast with her and have a nice big breakfast. And then I'll just put a few bites of everything on my plate for Thanksgiving dinner. And
Vitair India X-ray uniform 761 tree contact ground on 121.9er.
121.9er Vitair India X-ray uniform 761 tree. La Serena ground Vitair India X-ray uniform 761 tree request taxi to parking.
Vitair India X-ray uniform 761 tree taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway cross runway 12 right.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway cross runway 12 right Vitair India X-ray uniform 761 tree.
there we go. We are almost there.
So apparently, it was a tough flight. Hope my bird is okay. Wouldn't want it to go straight back for maintenance.
Wow, okay, that's gonna kill my rep.
Just get a D?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
It gave me a 0 for respect condition of aircraft.
Oh. Didn't crash, did you?
No. Holy shit, that's giving me some freelancer missions.
Why would you look at that?
Right, well, I'm gonna stop here for the day, and tomorrow, maybe I could actually make some fucking money for my aviation company.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, folks, thank you for hanging out. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.